What is up, guys? Welcome back. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to jump into this raid boss. So they updated the raid boss to be a total badass. I did talk about this in my last video, and I decided that I was going to do a video on it because I was one-turning raid bosses for the longest time, but it seems that now, since this new update, it's very, very difficult to actually defeat a raid boss without dying in my setup right now. So let's jump into what my raiding setup looks like. I usually use Darknall, but I use Movable Glory as my raiding setup. So I use a Nominee with all raid traits, extra attack. I use a Illustrated Shion, all raids, extra attack. Got the Toon Riku with all raids, extra attack. I have a Master Xehanort, same thing, all raids, extra attack. We got Illustrated Riku, all raids, extra attack. And of course they're not the best all raids or extra attack, but it's kind of what I had to work with. And I have the Terra. So this is what I updated my Keyblade to be. Since my last setup, it kind of helps out, a little bit. I do have that Kyrie, but my Kyrie actually has, where's my medal list? It just has an attack boost on her instead of like a raid kind of thing. I have an attack boost 14 max on her, but I am lucky enough to have another party member, which is Edge. He does help out a lot too, and Matt actually helps us out a lot, like really a lot. Edge has a Kyrie, but Edge actually shares a Master Xehanort that does pretty good damage with Lux++, but I've been using Matt's Kyrie because he actually put a Kyrie with Lux++ on. So instead of using my Kyrie, I just use that. This is my second account, my free-to-play account. It's nowhere near as strong as my main account, but it's almost raid hour. Actually, it's raid hour now, so I'm going to go ahead and hit my Lux boost on my free-to-play account. I don't know if I'm going to actually raid on him, but maybe I'll try and raid. Alright, so we hit Lux boost. We're at 15% now. It's going to go up, but let's see. Alright, so let's jump into the actual raids. So I'm trying to figure out how to actually do this the right way with Matt's Kyrie, because there has to be a way that I can beat this legendary boss before I die. There just has to be. So sorry if you heard that. I just tapped something. We're gonna go into that. I'm gonna start up a raid on my other account. I'm gonna actually do advanced on that. See what happens there. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Hopefully we don't die. I just hope I don't die. Alright. This boss is a total dick. Is it like not legendary though? It's an epic. So that's what it is. They changed it to epic. Okay. Makes a lot of sense now. Okay. So let's jump into this. I'm gonna hit all my Lux boosts first so I can get all of the I'm guessing all of the boost from that, stacking strength. And I'm wondering if this epic raid boss is going to stay I'd actually like that, to be honest. Alright, so his health is just ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous amount of health on this epic raid boss. The Lux Plus Plus does help me out a lot with actually leveling up too. We're seeing a lot of XP coming out of this raid too. It's definitely something that we kind of needed, because it's really hard to level up in these later levels, and you know, it's kind of necessary to level up. You get a lot of boosts and stuff with your actual character, and then on top of that, every 50 levels you do, you basically get 5,000 jewels, so you can't go wrong there. Which I'm actually kind of close to getting another 5k, which I kind of spent yesterday on skills, luck skills, but it was something I needed. I can't complain. If you have a better setup, please tell me in the comments down below. Like, because I can tell you one thing: Edge is killing these without dying. But let's see. Look, my damage. I'm getting 40 billion lux just from that raid boss alone. That's a lot. That's a decent amount, and we're sitting at a 40% lux boost, which is still probably going to go up. People are probably just getting around to hitting the lux boost about now. But I want to know what you guys have as a setup. A lot of people play the game but don't raid. I do, because that's really the only way to level up once you're at a higher level. Like, that's all you're going to be able to do to level up, is you're actually raid. So my second account just beat a boss, and it was at advanced. But I want to see what his lux looks like. He's actually getting 13 billion. Nowhere near. It's nowhere near as much as we are getting with this this raid boss here. But that obviously is going to take a lot more turns in order to fight him. Like I can promise you, like, he probably won't, like, my second account probably won't beat this raid boss in the time period at all. But I know there's some insane setups out there, and it probably would help me out if I actually got like the 50% extra attack and the 50, I think it's 50% raids, or even 100%. There's 100% raids for a pet trait you can get too. That would help me. I actually have that on my nominee, but not on the other medals. I would like to get them on the other medals. It'll be nice. It'll help me. It'll definitely help me out with this one. This one's just an asshole. And there's somebody down there in the group that's kind of dying at the moment. And that was a level 1, so just trying to hit these lux boosts, because I'm assuming this is the best way to do it. Just stack all your strength in the beginning. I'm trying to play both accounts right now, like a dummy, but it helps the group out, so it's just better that way. Alright, let's see what we do here, because this is just going to get harder and harder as I keep fighting this specific raid boss. So, and he's at a lower level too. He's not like level 80 or 90 or 99. I can't imagine how hard he's going to hit or, you know, at them levels, and how difficult it is going to be to actually fight him. His health is ridiculous. His health is just ridiculous. But I am happy that they put something like this in here, because even though I have to go back and kill him like in a shorter play, I'm getting a lot of XP. So if you are a newer player, I would say do advanced for a little bit. But if you can just keep hitting this same boss over and over and over again, I think he's just going to give us more and more XP. Like, I think that's probably the best thing to do. Make sure you have Lux++ on all of the medals that you have in your setup, because that gives you the most Lux or XP in the game. And if you don't have any Lux skills, they do have some in the new boards that are available in the avatar board. So check them out. They're like attack boost 9 max and Lux++. So we're at 42 bill here. This is looking pretty good. Although I'm dying, this is so weird. I am doing a decent amount of damage on him though. Like, I am shaving down a lot of his health, so I am happy that I'm getting somewhere with him. But I might just be missing like that one medal that could probably change the difference. Like, I feel like maybe if I had my what am I trying to think of? The new Sephiroth that came out. I feel like he might be a really cool thing to make into a rating medal, but I only have one, so I don't want to take the 14 the attack boost 14 max off of him just for rating. Like, to me, that's not, like, I can use him elsewhere in different content if I just keep the attack boost 14 max on him. I just leveled up on my second account. I wish you guys could see the other account, but the screen recorder on that isn't really the best, so that's why I don't ever record anything with my second account. It's kind of there just to kind of help the group out a little bit, and also keep me playing something, and I don't know, maybe in the future I can save up jewels on that account and just basically go ahead and find a good recording app on there. I don't even know if there's actually like an internal screen recorder on there. I just found out that my phone had its own, and it's really well. That's what I've been using. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Have you guys fought this epic raid boss yet? And if you haven't, are you planning to? And if you have, and you have a really good setup, make sure you tell me what you have in your setup down in the comments, because I want to know what you guys are working with against this new boss. I think this is a good change in the game, because it's given us a lot of XP, and I do enjoy when they do stuff like this. Remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join the WayFinders Unicross groups, you can hit us up by hitting the Discord link down below to the WayFinders Discord. And once you're in there, we can set you up one of our groups. And if you don't play Unicross, that's fine. You can still join, make friends, and talk about Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can just look me up at DIB and I should pop up. I do post a lot of content for Kingdom Hearts and my YouTube channel. So if that's something that you would, you know, have an interest in, because I do post a lot of stuff on there asking you guys what I should upload when it comes to polls and stuff like that with Union Cross, and just regular Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy content. But yeah, if that's something that you are interested in, go ahead and give me a follow over there. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and let your hearts be your guiding keys. Bye.
It's all My